What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So, we have WNBA champ Natasha Cloud says fan outrage over fouls on Caitlin Clark. What amounts to what? Racism? What? Let's get into the article. Yep, we got Caitlin Clark. And look, WNBA champion Natasha Cloud took aim at a sports new fans who were critical of fouls committed against Caitlin Clark last season. So, during an interview on the Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark, Cloud weighed in on the debate that rocked the WNBA last year when several illegal hits against Clark prompted outrage from many of her fans. But Cloud, who said she lost a tooth from a hit earlier in her career, insisted the outrage on behalf of Clark and rooted in what? Racism. Oh, God, this socialist league. It's just part of the game. There was no targeting, there was no nothing. That narrative got spun into, oh, the vets hate the rookies hate the vets are going after certain players. It's all bull. But if I'm going to be frank, it's all bull. What is it? Racism? What? Okay. And then Clark took, an illegal hip check from Chicago Sky forward Kennedy Carter, in June 1st. And then fellow Sky player and Clark's arch rival Angel Reese struck Clark in the head with her arm while trying to block a pass during the game June 16th. August 31st, another Sky player, Diamond DeShield sent Clark flying across the floor for a foul that was later upgraded to flagrant. And Clark's first playoff game against the Connecticut Sun, DeJourney Carrington gave Clark a black eye by poking her with her fingernails. So it gets blown up into, oh, they're going after Caitlin Clark. But no, we're just playing one of the best players that's in this league the way that any other best player, franchise player has been played. Okay. And earlier in the interview, Cloud addressed the increase of fans in the WA, suggested their interest was not rooted in fandom. Okay, but the fan increase is because of Caitlin Clark. It ain't because of you, Natasha Cloud. And the craziest that came with the new fandom was rooted in something other than fandom. And I think that was very evident across the board, Cloud said. So in a lot of ways, it's not about basketball, huh? Cloud is not the first WN player or former player to suggest some Clark flowers. What? Are racist? Where do you get that mindset that the Clark fans are racist? Okay. And reset in the first episode podcast, there's a lot of racism when it comes to it regarding the motivation of Clark fans. Huh? WNBA legend Sue Bird lashed out at this group in her podcast in November, claiming some of them aren't even fans of Clark, but just acting as fans while pushing racist agendas and pushing hate. Really? Did we use the N-word and all this other stuff, in the comments? I haven't seen it. It's just like, yo, just play some basketball. However, all the prominent women's basketball players are dismissive of the controversial fans Clark has brought to the sport. And let's see if USC basketball star Juju Watkins, who has a chance to break Clark's NCAA record, previously told Fox News she welcomes all the fans Clark's has brought to the sport and hope they might even root for Watkins. And let's see, I hope, it brings another fan base, but right now it's not showing in college as much. So many new fans being in sports sometimes can be not necessarily challenging, but can just give kind of a headache a bit. Okay. A lot of people know what they're talking about sometimes, but it's great for the sport. The fact that people are watching is enough itself, Watkins said. But we like to be positive. It's not always going to be like that. So as long as we continue to raise numbers and viewership goes up, I think that's all we can ask for. And sorry, the catch cow is Caitlin Clark. When asked if she wants sports country new fans to cheer for her too, Watkins answered, oh yeah, hell yeah. I love supporters. I so love haters. And I think it's just part of the game. Many sides to do it. So it's the nature of the game. They're always going to be negative and positive aspects of it. So, so we'll see. We'll see if Juju Watkins could, but I don't know. But go ahead and fact check me. I can't even say the words right. fact check. I think she might be a sophomore, or maybe because I don't think she's coming out till the year after, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but this rivalry and this, she ain't nothing without her. If it's just an Angel Reese show, we're just like, okay, I'll tune back when Clark plays Angel Reese or whatever. That's what the real thing is. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. The Caitlin Clark, you know, effect. And then if she can win a title with Indiana and she goes on the world tour, not just because, like if she goes on the Asia tour, that would be nice. And I'll be like, I even told like the Filipino friends in the chat, like, Caitlin Clark's the real deal. Nothing against Sabrina Ionescu. I know you love her, but Caitlin Clark's the real deal. And yeah, but Natasha Cloud, they're all racist. Wow. Just, it's amazing what this socialist league is. This, LGBTQ league is, not a problem that you live the LGBTQ life. It's a problem when you are just trying to shove that agenda. And we're just here to see this girl, Caitlin Clark. And if she's not there, guess what? The fan base is gone. Unless some other player can bring that fan base in right now, I don't see anyone bringing in the fan base besides Caitlin Clark. All right, so if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video.